A former police officer has been found guilty of murder after he left his autistic son in a garage, where he froze to death. Thomas Valver, 8, died after he was locked in the cold garage of a Long Island, New York home overnight. A Suffolk County Assembly of Jurors took less than half a day to unanimously decide on a guilty ruling for all counts, including murder in the second degree, against Michael Valver, Bronx News 12 reported. Valver's abuse of little Thomas was extensively detailed in the trial, including allegations that Thomas had been starved to the point of eating crumbs from the school floor, according to the New York Post. The boy's school principal testified in court that the school tried to help the boy by frequenting the Child Protective Services hotline. The principal said that both of Valver's sons, who were mentally disabled, appeared to be fine when they arrived at the school in 2017, but later would show up to class feeling cold and hungry. The two started to look extremely emaciated, motivating faculty to put in calls to CPS. Thomas died on January 17, 2020, and the cause of death was determined to be hypothermia. He and his then 10-year-old brother Anthony were locked in the unheated 19-degree garage after being punished by their father, though Anthony survived the cruelty. In court, an emergency responder said on the stand that Valver had no emotion, no sense of concern for his son, telling responders that he found Thomas unresponsive after he hit his head on the door frame. Valver, a former NYPD officer, now faces 25 years to life in prison. Angela Paulina, Valver's 45-year-old ex-fiancée who lived with him and the boys during Thomas' murder, was also charged and will face trial at a later date. The defense attorney in the trial insisted that Paulina took the abuse to the next level, refusing to allow Valver to give Thomas a blanket and other necessities before he died. Though Suffolk County District Attorney Raymond Tierney said his team was satisfied with the verdict, he also stated, "No child should ever have to endure such evil acts." The DA said in part, "While there is nothing that we can do to bring Thomas back, we are satisfied with the jury's decision." This statement continued to say, "Valver will now pay for cutting short the life of a young, innocent, defenseless boy who had a lifetime ahead of him."